Right, we're here today with Salford Sports TV for coverage of the Chester Men's First versus Salford Men's First. I'm here with chat team captain Adam. Adam, what do you think this game's going to entail?
Mate, I think honestly, given the momentum that we've had this year in 2024, I reckon this is an easy, doable win. Chester's a good team, but the last time we played them, we had 14 men the whole time, and we still put a shift in. So I reckon with the momentum that we've got and the mentality and the chat team behind me here, right, I reckon we've got a very, very good chance of winning today. Very good chance.
Yeah, and obviously 10 years without a win in Varsity for Salford. Do you reckon that'll be weighing on the minds of the players, or do you think they'll be okay?
I think the 10-year wait is weighing heavy on our minds, don't get me wrong. It'd be nice to win. You know, at the end of the day, yes, we've not won in a decade, but I reckon we've got a very good chance this year. I've got a good feeling. And I reckon after we do win, when we win, we're going to have a very, very good day.
Well, Adam, enjoy the day, mate. Thanks for speaking to me today. Thank you very much. Yeah, here we are today in Chester for the Chester Men's Rugby Union First versus the Salford Men's Rugby Union First. It's a big game today with both sides coming into the match with lots of momentum. And it's going to be a great game. We're looking forward to watching it. The crowds behind us are very up for it. And we're looking forward to what should be a good game today, and hopefully a great performance from Salford. No win in 10 years for Salford in Varsity, so we're hoping that the Salford boys can bring a win back to Peel Park. But it's over to your commentary team now of Oliver Spencer and a bit of myself.
Thank you, Finn. You're absolutely right. We're very excited today. Salford hoping to break that long 10-year wait for a win at Varsity, and I tell you what, the tension is palpable here. You might be able to hear some of the fans behind us. We'll apologise in advance for any language, but they are here on the Bevs, so it's what we can expect. But yeah, two sets of fans, there's some Chester lot here, a lot of Salford here as well, and we're looking for a very, very exciting game today.
We are indeed, and my commentary will be a bit subdued and a bit delayed maybe, as I am also handling this camera to the best of my ability, but I'll leave you with Ollie for most of the game.
You're an absolute soldier, Finn. So we've kicked off here, ball kicked straight into the Chester half, and it's a real scramble early on, trying to win possession. Chester looking to try break forward out of their own half here, but Salford stopping them. I think that might be giving us a knock-on potentially, or looks like we're going to have a scrum here. Hopefully contested. When I last covered the ladies' game, it was an uncontested scrum because I think Salford didn't have their prop, so it was deemed imbalanced by the referee. But we look like we're going to have a contested one here today. I don't think the lads would be very happy if they were told to not contest the scrums. And it's just broken up. I think the ref's going to reorganise it. And we've got a real battle of chants between the Chester and Salford fans here. I know you won't see it on camera, but we've got quite a reasonably sized stand behind us. It's almost like an actual stadium. And Salford looking to burst forward down this right flank. Cut out there. It's a miss pass there, but the Salford player is able to grab it and keep possession. Now switching over to the left here. Making up some tidy ground of Salford. Oh, and that could be a knock on, it is, yeah. It's a fumble from the Salford man, and he's not wanting to give the ball away there. You can see the players out on the pitch are already really giving it to each other here. They do not like each other.
No, you can definitely tell that they don't like each other, but listen, it's good to see, innit? You know, passion, tempers flying.
Yeah, absolutely. As long as we stay within the boundaries of the game, there's absolutely nothing wrong with a bit of a scrappy, a bit of dark arts, a bit of getting in someone's head. I'd say is a good way to put it, especially in a physical game like rugby. Now Chester have one possession from the scrum. They're looking to burst forward. They're making up some good ground, trying to get out of their own half here. over here on the left flank. Salford look like they're trying to push them towards the byline. Sorry, the touchline, I should say. Still going Chester, trying to dive more central now. And now Chester are bursting forward, and the fans behind us are very vocal. Managed to get out of their half now, Chester. Now they're looking to keep going forward. Looking for that all-important first try. Salford will be doing everything in their power to stop them, though. Says, knock on, give in. Right on the halfway line here. Another scrum to form. Salford to take. Oh, and it's broken up there in the middle. Looks like Chester might have been able to claw that one their way, but it did collapse. The ref will get them ready, and it'll be retaken here. I don't know if anyone you can hear that, but the Salford fans behind us are very fascinated by the lack of hair of the Chester coach. I am assuming the mic has picked that chant up.
It's good to see the Salford fans, though, here in full voice. No matter who they're directing their abuse to.
Well, like I said, as long as you keep things on the pitch, if you keep things within the boundary of the game, I say there's nothing wrong with a bit of banter. Although the Chester coach, I did see him come over before the game started and tell them to shut up and stop being idiots, which I would say is probably the worst thing he could have possibly said to them. I'm not going to lie. I think he's brought it upon himself here a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Chester win the scrum here, and they look to burst forward down this right flank. Oh no, cutting in field. It's a really good run by the Chester man, but it's an excellent last-ditch tackle there by the Salford player. He would have been through, and he would have likely got a try in a very good position. Oh, shouts for a forward pass. I've got to say, I did look it, but ref says no. Chester still pushing, playing with intensity now at Chester. Salford need to cut this out. It's really good defending from Salford, quelling the Chester attacks. But they're still going now at Chester. They've got so many men forward, pushing on. Still going. And the ref is blown. I'm not entirely sure what for. I cannot lie.
Yeah, as I'm sure we point out at the beginning of most other sports which aren't football, our knowledge of rugby isn't the greatest.
We do try our best, and as time goes on, I'm sure we'll be better and better. But yeah, especially on Varsity, we've got so many different sports to cover today. Yeah, it's inevitable, really, that our lack of knowledge will creep in at times. But we do our best for you guys. Let's go. Is that an early sub or a shirt change, maybe, for Salford? Number 10 there, putting his shirt back on, or maybe an underlayer on. I missed that. It's quite a nice day. We're raining a little bit earlier, but it's settled now and it's not too windy. Chester pushing forward again. Oh, looks like a little fumble potentially. Yeah, as I said at the start of the game, apologies for any language that might be heard from the fans behind us. Just a little break in play here.
Yeah, just while there's a break in play, I would just like to point out how Salford overall, at the moment, are ahead in the varsity scoreboard, I guess is what you'd call it, which is big because we've got a 6-sport lead before today's events, and that is the exact same as what Chester had when they came to Peel Park this time last year, and they obviously did end up winning Varsity last year. Yeah,
it was an emphatic 6-1 win at home last week. In terms of all the sports, I believe it was just the futsal that Chester were victorious over. Was that correct, Vin?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. The poor lads, the futsal, I think they get battered.
Are they here today again for their away game?
I'm not too sure, to be honest, Ollie.
But yeah, Salford with a real foothold in this 2-week tie, you could say, of Varsity. And as we said, it's been a long time since a win for Salford. This year could be the year.
We will certainly hope so.
It's a great testament to the sport this year, though. We know since we've started covering, we've seen some incredible teams over all sports doing really, really well. So, yeah, it's definitely very well deserved. We resume here. Scrum going the way of Chester. Bring it out in the ruck here. Oh, nippy play from the number 7. He's found his way through. Oh, he's brought down at the final hurdle. But they might have made it through regardless. They have. Chester are up in this game. They've got the first try. It was a great run by the number 7, it has to be said. And it was a really good last-ditch tackle from the Salford man, but unfortunately, Chester had that extra man with them, and they take the lead early in this game. You would expect them to score this conversion too. It's in a pretty central position for them. Salford will want to regroup. They don't want to let this game get away from them.
Yeah, and the Chester fans have really woken up now. The Salford fans were the ones who were in full force prior to that try. But the opening try of the game going to Chester has really woken them up.
Yeah, hopefully it gets the Salford players going now. They just sort of haven't quite settled into the game. They looked early on to be pushing forward into the Chester half, but since then they've sort of just been on the back foot. But like we say, this is a chance for them to show them what they're made of and get back into this game. Not before this conversion, though.
Quite central, the conversion. I think he should convert this.
We shall see. And does he? I'm not sure. It's pretty a tough angle for us to see. I'm not seeing any celebrations from Chester. I want to say he didn't convert that.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, Ollie, it looked like he did from here, but...
You think so? I'm not sure.
But again, no celebrations from Chester's end, so maybe not, but...
We'll find out for you.
We will indeed.
I'm getting ignored as I try to find out. And as I suspected, Finn, it didn't. So Chester only lead by 5, gives Salford a really good chance to get back into this game now. I think it's a penalty to Salford here. Quite a distant one. But it is converted. Salford bring the score back to 5-3 now. And like we say, they've not given up. Never say die. I mean, obviously we're only early on, but they don't want to let the league get away from them. They absolutely haven't. They've got themselves another foothold back into this game here.
Yeah, Salford have reacted well to going behind early, and it's it's the exact reaction you want. Manager will be pleased.
Salford collecting their own half, and they'll want to get it out now. All it takes is one turnover, and Chester are through for potentially another try. Still in possession here, Salford trying to push out of their half. This will help. It's a great run forward there by the number 10. Again, we don't have a sheet of names here today, so we're going to be going off numbers, unfortunately. Scrum here, just about 5 metres or so into Salford's half. They'll want to collect and they'll want to push out of their half here. And just opting to drop kick through. It's chased out of play. And we'll have, I believe, our first line out of the game. As we've just seen on camera, sorry if you can't see too well here, the Chester bench are in the way.
Salford would never.
Well, we should see them once they're thrown into the air here. So we don't have any tries down this side here in the right-hand side corner. And it's collected by Chester. They want to push forward now. Going to send it up. It's not to great avail. The Salford keep pushing through. It's really well done by the number 11 there. He made up some great ground. Still going now, Salford. They want to bring it inside. They don't want to get pushed out for another line out. That they do. Still going now. Number 2. Brought down. And again, foul given. Was it a knock on? I'm not sure, but it'll be a Chester kick here. Coming towards us here. And I'll tell you what, that landed right in that bucket down to our right there. Wonder if he meant it. We'll say he did. It's like when you say you're going to hit the crossbar, or you're shooting in the net and then it hits the crossbar and say, yeah, I was going for that. An early jump there by the looks of it for Chester. So we're still trying to push forward now, they're back in possession. Done well to recover there. Knocked backwards and Salford are able to collect. You know, Finn, I really need to learn the referee symbols to figure out what the fouls are being given for.
Obviously, I know my football ones, but...
of course, yeah, football referee, of course.
Gets referenced in every sport.
It does.
On every match. But yeah, I know the football ones, but Ollie, unfortunately, I'm no help to you here. I don't have a Scooby what the ref is calling for, to put it lightly.
I apologise now in advance, but I'm going on a tiny little tangent because I've got a question to ask you, Finn. So, okay. I was at a football game last night. I went to go see Radcliffe Borough, and there was what looked like a blatant penalty, not given by the referee, but it was quite close to the linesman. Can a linesman flag for a penalty?
He can indeed.
They can, interesting.
It's up to the referee.
Anyway, tangent over, here we go, Salford pushing on now. Fumble backwards, can Salford collect and get a try? Oh, I just don't think he could get a hold of the ball. As we know, it's not American football. You need to have a firm grasp on the ball and place it down for a try. I think the Salford lad there got his way past the try line. He was looking to collect. Oh, we got a kick off here. Oh, this could get ugly. Looks like it might be resolved, maybe not. Oh dear. And it looks like we've just managed to get it resolved and broken up without too much of a disturbance, let's say.
Just the passion for Varsity.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Mr. Spencer, just to answer your previous tangent, yes, a linesman can give a penalty in football, but it is up to the referee whether to go with the linesman or not.
Right, I see, okay. Yeah, because the fans down the side that I was stood next to were giving him a lot of grief. He was a young lad linesman, and I wondered if maybe he wasn't allowed to, but thank you for answering my question. I've been thinking about it, couldn't sleep, Finn, thinking about it all night. Salford collect and try push back into the Chester half as they do so. Still going. Oh, and that will be a knock on. Definitely no questions about that. Absolutely a knock-on, and the ref will bring it in for a Chester scrum. Just about 20 minutes in now, halfway through the first half. No action as of late, or a little kick-off and that close try, but no points scored for the last few minutes or so. We're still on 5-3. And what was that, maybe an offside or something? I can't lie, I'm not sure. But it's brought back as it comes out the scrum for a Chester penalty kick here. They get some good distance on that, but it's collected by Salford before going out. I believe that nulls the opportunity of a line out and gives possession to Salford, as we see here. Distance was good, accuracy not so much for them from that kick from the Chester lad. But Salford are quite deep in their own half now. They really want to push out. Battling through here, and again we've got the Salford bench in the way now. Sorry if we're missing any of the action on the camera. Oh, and it's next to run through here by the number 10. Still going. It's a great tackle just to put him off balance. But I tell you what, it's a great little push forward, but ref penalises Salford for a push, I believe. And now Chester go forward. He's going to break this one up now. Salford penalised again. And looks like a penalty here for Chester. And as we saw Salford earlier, an opportunity to get another 3 points on the board.
Yeah, not what Salford would have wanted, especially in this stage of the game. It just seemed like, they're starting to get back into it, but they will have a conversion or a penalty to deal with here.
Again, it's a good central position. You expect them to make up for his blushes last time.
Yeah, he should score this, you'd think.
And as we say, that'll put Chester one try ahead, you can say, 5 points ahead. But the tension as we wait here. Number 1 to take. Oh, and he's scuffed that one. He has scuffed another one there. I'm assuming it was the same player. But Salford breathe a sigh of relief here as they're still within 2 points here.
Yeah, listen, it's a lifeline for Salford, that, and almost a warning in a way. Stay disciplined, stop giving away fouls, and score some bloody tries.
Rugby in a nutshell by Finn Gaynor.
Well, I did tell you my knowledge on it wasn't the best. But no, Salford just starting to get back into the game here, and that penalty I think would have killed them a bit, so it's lucky for them that he's missed.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a strong kick up, and the Chester lad isn't able to collect the first time. He does on the bounce, and hoof back up into the Salford half. Need to communicate the Salford lads. It's a fumble, but not a knock-on, so Salford are able to retain possession, but unfortunately, Chester are able to pounce and try push them back. It's been a pretty competitive game here, it has to be said. See two strong sides battling out for a win here. And with the whole second half to come, who knows what will happen. It's a lovely little layoff there to the big man who's pushed his way through. Picks up some great ground there. He is a big lad, that number 27, and I know when he gets going it's going to be a very tough one to stop him, but he got up some good ground there. So we've just got the physio on here for a little check. Coming off now and play will be resumed. Chester scrum. Again, more back and forth from the Salford and Chester fans. That's an excellent tackle there, excellent stuff. Ref blows though.
Yeah, I tell you what, just a word on the chant behind us. I didn't realise how much of a crowd there was. There is a good crowd. We'll try and show you at half time. But
it has filled up a lot, yeah.
It really has. Decent little crowd behind us.
Yeah, I suppose you get a lot of other athletes who are performing in different sports. You know, when they're not playing, they come along. They're probably not going to head home till later because they're on the same coach. So it's great to see everyone coming along and supporting the uni. We're all Salford, aren't we, Finn?
We are indeed. It's really nice to see. And some are obviously on the booze. Which I wish I was. I wish I was.
It's a good tackle there. Oh, and Chester are able to collect from the ruck. Right in front of us here at the touchline. Salford trying to reclaim possession. Chester player takes a safe option. Forms the ruck. It's played out right. And Chester just sending it up, easing the pressure a little bit, and they're able to collect. Oh, not quite. And the ref blows for something else here. It will be a scrum, back whereabouts the kick was taken, I think. Or maybe not. Just having a word, maybe there's a little off-the-ball incident. Just a break in play and an opportunity for both teams to have a little team talk, have a word, set out the game plan for this last, I reckon, 10 minutes of the half.
Yeah, good time to try and show you the crowd. I'm just going to try and spin the camera around. It's a bit difficult as I'm not sure you'll be able to see obviously on the camera, but it is lots of wires around us. But no, it's a very nice little crowd here.
Salford ladies are giving us a wave. The lads over there.
Nice moment.
Good stuff, Finn. This penalty here. Oh, it's a big one. Done really well. That'll take them just a couple metres from the try line. Couldn't really ask for much better there.
Yeah, well, apologies. I doubt you'll be able to see much watching at home as we have got a dugout right in front of us full of Chester players. But we'll try our best.
Salford now take, but they're pushed back. Still going here, push into a more central position, and they'll want to push through and grab a try here. It will really put them in good stead. Taking it out of the right. Oh, it's a little fake. The ball is kept. Sorry again, we probably can't catch much of the action here. Do my best to describe what's happening for you. Rook here played out left to Salford again, back to more central position. Number 2 pushes through. Back left again. Oh, it's a little fumble. Well, what are we seeing here? It's brought over. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe an advantage brought back.
I'll tell you what, Ollie, I wish they'd get out this corner.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, if they get a try over in this corner, we just have to apologise for not being able to pick it up, but it is what it is.
Yeah, you're going to have to rely on Ollie's expert commentary skills.
Oh, God. Don't know about expert. There we go, Salford still going. Oh, and it's managed to save for the knock-on. It's put back. And it's booted out of play to that far side. They just want to keep this position to Salford. Even if giving away possession, they can still try regain it from Chester in the next play. But anyway, here we're going to have, it looks like a scrum forming.
Yeah, it's a great position to have. And listen, a try for Salford takes them in the lead, if I'm not mistaken. So they'll definitely want to keep this position. Especially with, I'm assuming, so late in the half. You know, I'm assuming we have about 5 minutes left. I'll double check for you in a sec.
Looks like we've got a quick change for Chester as a lad limps off the pitch. Knee injury by the looks of it. Yeah, and we're on the 33rd minute here, so we just got over about 5 minutes left of the half, not including any added time, but we haven't had a load of stoppages, certainly for rugby, so perhaps the ref might call it an even. Still going now, so here comes number 27, pushing through. They must be right on the try line here. They're going to play it out left. They do. Still going, it's collected. And they're still in a really good position. They need to get a try here right before half time. Here comes number 10. Chester defending very well, it has to be said, but Salford still pushing. And the ref blows for a Salford ball here.
Valiant Chester defending there to stop Salford scoring a try. But they've still got their very good position here, and they will look to take advantage of it.
Number 27 pushing through. Going here. He's made it. Salford burst in front. It's a well-worked try. It's one they deserve. They've been pushing on for the last few minutes over in this Chester half, and it's a nice central position to look for a conversion. So that puts Salford 8, Chester 5, and a chance to convert this try and go to 10. Number 12 to take. Job done, job done. 10-5 to Salford.
And the back and forth behind us continues. The Salford fans re-inspired by that try and conversion. 10-5 now to Salford.
now, as you say, just before half-time, Salford push themselves 5 in front. It's a great lead to go into the half with if they can keep it. Salford taking the save option to kick out, away and out. As we say, if they concede a try now, it'd be really gutting. They'll really want to go into half-time with that lead. Come on, Jess! A missed-time pass there from Chester. Salford push forward. Done really well. Not brought down yet, but he will be. Not without a fight, of course. Chester looking to regain that ground they just lost there. Salford regain possession now and they're pushing down this. It's an excellent kick. He's done really well there. He would have been pushed for the line out. So and there's another great tackle by Salford, well into Chester's half. But now Chester come forward. Oh, brought down on the halfway line. He would have been through. It's a crucial tackle there by Salford. And then it got off lucky for the last half an hour or so, but the Chester coach is back at the brunt of the Salford fans' chants now. And just the breaking players who look to take this line out here. Line out off scrum, I can't quite tell. Line out. Won by Chester. Bouncing around, no knock on given. Chester coming down this left flank now. What a tackle there! Hope the camera picked that one up. And it's scrappy here.
I think we did just about pick up that tackle. Brilliant tackle by who I believe to be the Salford captain. Captain fantastic.
He's certainly had a really good game so far. He's definitely been one that I've noticed. He's been a general in that middle area. He's been fantastic. Line out here. Collected by Salford, but it's bouncing around, and if they need to collect here, they do. Just trying to push away now. Salford. Chester really looking for that try to take them even at least into half-time. You know, they obviously could go ahead with a conversion. But Salford playing it safe and getting the kick up high and out, up to the halfway line. When number 11's brought down, not quite, he managed to stay on his feet, and then Chester sent it back towards the Salford half. A real end-to-end game it's become in the last 5 minutes or so of this half. Just about collected there with a Salford man, but the ref brings it back here. Oh, and it looks like we've got an injury. It's ugly scenes. Looks like it might have been the number 10, and we were just complimenting. No, never mind them. Just see number 10 there walking over. But not what we like to see. I mean, all the Salford players straight away calling over for the physio. hopefully the lad's okay and he'll be able to continue.
Cherry's number. Kieran!
It's
call Kyle Cherry, please.
not looking good here.
Tell him that he's done his neck and it's really serious.
It sounds like a serious neck injury, and that does sort of make a lot of sense now with a lad who hasn't really moved since he's been on the floor. It's ugly scenes here.
Yeah, it's horrible to see, it really is.
Yeah, it's a tough game, all the lads know it, but no one wants to see injuries like this. We're all hoping for some good news, but it might be a tough one here. We might have to get the ambulance in.
Yeah, as always, everyone here at Salford Sport TV, we hope he's okay and makes a full recovery. Neck injury is never nice, especially when he stayed down for as long as he has.
Seeing some movement at least, and he is looking like he's at least sat up now.
Yeah, it's nice to see.
Looks like we can rule out any paralysis, which is good. But that's always the first thought when you hear neck injury, and it can be really tragic and, well, obviously life-changing for so many people in the victim's life. But as we see him sat up here, it's good news. Looks like he won't be able to continue, but you know, we're all just hoping for him to be okay. And yeah, back up on his feet here, the lad now. What a soldier. He's able to walk, so perhaps our early ideas of injury are not as bad as we thought. And a great applause, he comes off the pitch here. That's a big relief for the Salford lot and everyone here at the stadium today.
Yeah, it's nice that he walked off as well, you know. It doesn't always indicate the severity of the injury, but hopefully he'll make a speedy one.
Yeah, they'll check him out here on the bench further now, and yeah, it looks like our early suspicions are a little bit more morbid than what we've actually seen, which is great. And we resume play here.
And that should add a few minutes on to the end of this first half. We were saying how there was no stoppages really so far. That is a major stoppage.
Yeah, the ref will probably just add a few minutes on for that now. But to be fair, I think that's probably done Salford a world of good actually in terms of the game. It's slowed it down a little bit. They'll be able to compose themselves here. They win the ball from the line out and they're playing it forward now. They'd love to get another try in this half. Well brought down by the Chester lad there. Salford still pushing forward though. And they will just want to keep it in the Chester half, but obviously they're not going to say no to a try opportunity. That's collected well by the number 10. He's still going here. Plays it out to the right. It's number 11. Brought down maybe a metre or two from the try line. It's played out to the middle again now. Number 27 pushing through. Still going. They could get another. We saw their last try was a real battle of attrition here. And it's looking like that's going to be what we're going to get again just at the ending stages of this first half. Playing it out left. Still going. Putting in. Still going now. It looks like they've got it. It's another one for Salford. That is just what they need going into the half with a 10-point advantage. 15-5 to Salford.
brilliant try there from Salford, and exactly what they would have wanted going into half-time, as we are very close to the interval as of now. I'll check how long exactly for you in a moment. But a conversion to come in for Salford and a chance to go even further in the lead.
Yeah, they've done really well to switch that out to the left flank there, and obviously in the position they're in, the conversion looks like it's going to be a difficult one, but they're not going to mind. They'll take that 5 points. Going into the half, 15-5, it's a real good crutch now, and you'd expect them to kick on in the second. So, as you say, Finn, you just check the timer, we're on 46 minutes, so we are a little bit of overlap, but obviously that stoppage, that big stoppage just a few minutes ago, and perhaps some earlier ones will keep us going probably for just a couple more minutes.
Apologies there on the camera. I think we've just missed the conversion. I'm not too sure, to be completely honest.
It was taken, and I did hear a cheer from the lads behind us, so maybe it went in. Wasn't the easiest position.
Apologies on the camera work.
No, you're doing a great job, Finn. You've got to try balance commentary and camera work at the same time. It's all because of Charlie Sutton. Because he didn't turn up.
Charlie Sutton.
Joking, Charlie, love you. We're still trying to figure out even if that conversion was taken and if it went in. But I'm sure at least by the second half we'll have the answer for you.
Yeah, we will indeed. Again, apologies for the camera work, but he just seemed to take it, didn't he, Ollie? You know, we didn't realise it's being took, really. Oh, bad, I guess. Should always be alert.
Well, it was on his right foot. It's obviously a lot harder if you're taking it with your right and it's over on the right-hand side of the pitch because you can't get the curve on it. But it was a pretty a wide position to take it from. But as we saw, the earlier conversion, very well converted, so... We might actually be at half-time now, folks, and we haven't even realised.
Is it half-time? Oh, yeah.
It is, we're at half-time here, so there we go. Me and Finn are in dreamland here. But we are at half-time, so we'll cut you to the little half-time piece and we'll catch you in the second half. Thank you, guys.
Sorry about the delay in commentary there. The second half kind of took me off guard. Obviously manning the camera as well as commentating. Oliver Spencer, is currently just unavailable for the beginning of this first half. He's gone to the toilet. So you just have me. Welcome back to Salford Sports. Second half coverage of Varsity 2024 Chester First versus Salford First in Rugby Union. The score is currently Salford 17, Chester 5, a great lead going into the second half. Great run by Chester there, just petered out by Salford. And he opts to go long. Not a bad method to get them up the pitch. Although I think the referee has given something here. I'm sorry about my rugby expertise, as I've mentioned many a times, isn't the greatest. So I'm not too sure what he's given. I think it's just going to be a chance for Salford to go long here. And I came very close to our camera here. Right at the front, almost hit the camera. I had to step back. Well, there should be a line out here right in front of us, which is the position we want, obviously. Collected by Salford. And he'll drive here. Great run forward from the number 9. And he made up superb ground there, the number 9. A brilliant marauding run through the middle. Salford do manage to retain possession here in a brilliant position deep into Chester's half. And again, I usually rely on Ollie Spencer for what the referee has given, as I'm not too sure, but the referee's given something here. I think it's a scrum. It is a scrub. Chester opt in for the long option. They just want to get out of their own half, as obviously we're penned in very deep. Lots going on there, and then I think it is a knock-on for Chester. Sorry if the viewers at home couldn't see that, as there was some of the Chester bench in the way. It is the problem with the place where we've chose to set up our recording. The benches are in front of us, so we are sorry for any impacts that may have on the camera. Is there a penalty for Salford? I think there's no penalty for Chester, sorry. I think it is. Decent position, very central. I'll make sure not to miss this one. And it is converted.
What's the score? 17-1.
Sorry for a break there, just double checking what the score was, as I'm not too sure on the scoring system or the point system in rugby. It is now 17-8, 3 points for a penalty. And that early penalty is exactly what Chester would have wanted going into this second half. They needed to react to Salford's lead, and boy, have they done that. Looks like another scrum to come here.
And I am back. Very sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I went to go get some chips, as I'm sure Finn has probably said.
I actually said you went to the toilet, so you could have.
I've ratted on myself.
I was about to say you could have flagged that for yourself then.
Well, no, I'm a man of integrity, and I was very hungry. I haven't eaten yet today.
Fair enough.
I've got a fork for you, Finn. Proper metal one as well. I'm not sure if I was allowed to steal that from the local shop, but I have. I went for ketchup, Finn. It's a safe bet. I hope you don't mind.
Not at all. We'd just like to update you, Ollie. It is now 17-8.
Right. Oh, okay. So what's happened then?
Chester had a penalty and they scored it.
Okay. Well, is it 50? Oh, was the conversion converted?
It was indeed.
Okay, so we're on 17-8. Okay, good to know, Finn. Thank you. So there you go. Chester getting themselves back in a little bit, but Salford still with a pretty comfortable lead so far. So here we are, Salford bursting through. And Chester win the foul there, Salford penalised, stopping them in their tracks. Getting it very far there on the penalty for Chester. Chester win the line out there. Oh, it's lovely footwork by the number 16. Still going. It's a really good darting run through there. And Chester looking very threatening now as they push into the Salford half. Deeper and deeper. It's a great turnover by Salford now as they push their way back into Chester's half now. And again, we might have a few obstructions here, but we'll do our best getting the best coverage we possibly can. Penalised though, and Chester will be back in possession now. up and out. Putting it back for the line out now. Just about, I'd say about 5 metres into Salford's half here. Won really well by Salford there, but it's collected by Chester. Number 8 bursting through. He's going to get a try, is he? He is. It's right in the corner. The conversion will be difficult, but Chester have got a try. It's a foothold back in this game for them. Salford won the line out. They managed to collect, but no one could bring the ball down, and I think it was the number 8 for Chester done really well to burst through, nip it off Salford and dart his way down that right flank. It's a great try, almost out of nothing. A fair play to them, but like we say, it's going to be a difficult conversion. But as it stands, that'll take us to Salford 17, Chester 13. Am I right, Finn?
You are indeed.
We'll make sure not to miss this one, or has it been taken already? What's going on? There doesn't seem to have been a conversion. Now that is bizarre. Is that a try then? So we've just been informed that that's actually a penalty try, which is an automatic 7 points. Something I knew nothing about, but that puts Chester really in really good stead now. And it does also put the game to 17 all, I think we were told, but I'm not sure if we've done our maths correct then. And the crowd are going absolutely wild behind us. Yeah, so from our calculations, we think it's 15-17. Salford still ahead by 2, but we were told by someone on the sideline that it's 17-17. So I'm sorry, but we've got mixed mixed views here. And Chester looked rejuvenated in this half. Must have had a big team talk at half time, because they've come out in the half with a pretty big lead, but they're back through again now. Number 16 brought down in the last second, but still going now. Salford need to wake up, honestly. They've come out in this second half and they have not been the same team they were in the first. Ref blows, not sure who for at this stage. And we've got another injury here, by the looks of it. Physio team straight on. But yeah, Salford really need to sort this out. They've come out in the second half and they haven't been the same team they were in the first. They've fallen asleep.
No, not at all. It's like you said, the Chester team talk at half time must have been a rejuvenated one, because Chester have come out the second half a completely different side. And like we say, we think Salford just about still do have the lead, 17-15, sorry. But with Chester finishing the league season in second, whilst Salford were in sixth.
Salford will definitely be looking over their shoulder as they took in a very early lead over the heavy favourites, and it is now being pegged back.
So we have just figured out the mystery. It is 15-17. We were right. I'm not sure where that misconception's come from. So Salford still in the lead, but it is slender now. Line out over on the far side from us. So we'll get the game resumed now. Still awaiting this line out to be taken. There we go. Won by Chester. But the lad who collects is brought down before he can make any progress here. Over on the far side, Chester looking to push forward now. Sure what the ref's blown for there. Chester with space to work with down this right flank now. The nippy number 11 trying to get through, he does. That's going to be another try. Chester have burnt their way back into this game in this second half. What has happened, Salford? It's going to take them to 20 now. 20-17 to Chester. And with this conversion opportunity, they could make it even more. But as we see, it's pretty tight on this right-hand side, tight angle for them to work with. But hey, all credit to Chester because they've come out in this second half. They were down, and they're now back in this game and back ahead. Salford need to get their heads in the game here. Attempt from the tight angle, but it is missed. So Salford again give the opportunity to get back into this game. It is 20-17 to Chester. Sent up by Chester. Salford to collect and send it back into the Chester half. A real competitive game we've been treated to here, but Chester again pushing forward. And that's going to be the nail in the coffin. And he's brought it all the way over to the middle of the pitch for a better conversion. And that's going to put Chester to 25-17. What on earth has happened, Salford? You've got to say Chester deserve it. As I've said, I'm sounding like a broken record, but they've come out in this second half, rejuvenated. It's like watching a different team, Finn. I don't believe it.
Yeah, Chester have been brilliant in the second half, and to be honest, they really do deserve their lead. I thought Salford were the better team in the first half, but it's like you say, don't know what happened in that changing room, well, not changing room, but out here. Don't know what happened in that team talk, because bloody hell, they've came out a different side, Chester.
Yeah, you get nothing for winning the first half. Unfortunately, Salford need to wake up and get cracking in this game once again. And you'd expect him to hit this conversion here, as he does. I mean, 27-17, and now Chester take a 10-point lead. Chester looking to play out and get it out of their own half here. Number one does well. Brought down now. And it's sent up for by a Chester kick, sorry. Oh, and it's a little fumble here. He's going to have to go down and... Well, the ref has blown. High tackle maybe. Would really need to get back into this game now. It's really, they can't let it fall away from them. They're in a pretty poor position now, but it's not over by any stretch.
No, we've still got a while to go. Not sure how long, because unfortunately we forgot to start the watch, but I think we're about midway through the second half, would you say?
Probably about so, yeah. Crowd really cheering Salford on now. Hopefully the motivation is what they need to get them back into this game. They win the line out and they push forward. Looks like we've got a maul forming as they get their way through. Still going now, Salford. It's a good run there, bursting run. And the ref penalising Salford. can see how deflated the Salford team look here. But they really cannot let it get to their heads now. They need to get back into this game. They need to bring spirits back up. They were so good in the first half. They need to tap into their energy sources and get themselves back into it. Line out one by Chester. Oh, and Chester looking to burst forward again here. Number one got through, but he's brought down there. But it's great ground made up. Salford might be able to collect here. And they do, but brought down. Eventually. They might just want to hoof this out now. As they do. Ball coming right towards us here. Just narrowly avoiding our camera. Chester win again on the line out. Kicked up, but out by the looks of it, but no. Salford able to try regain possession, but unfortunately not able to. But it's going to be out for a line out, and at least it's a little bit further into the Chester half, is the attitude I'm sure the Salford team will be viewing that with.
Yeah, a glimmer of hope in what has been a very dire half from Salford. I know, Chester are the better team. They finished higher in the league this season than Salford, with Chester finishing second, Salford finishing sixth. And I feel like when Chester got an early try into the second half, it kind of got to Salford, you know what I mean? When the better team starts to mount that comeback, it gets to you mentally, and Salford have let it get to them mentally.
It is, it's that classic adage in football, yeah, you get the bigger teams who come out and they might have had a poor half, but the sign of a great team is one that can win no matter how they play, and it looks like perhaps Chester have, found their feet in this game in the second half, and they're really cracking on, but Salford, they cannot let Chester get another try. It's not over, as I say, by any stretch, but it's certainly getting away from them a little bit, and another one could be the nail in the coffin. So all it takes, like we say, Finn, is one more try, and they can come from nothing in rugby. So, yeah, they'll be really looking for that, Will Salford. The line-out's won by Salford. It's definitely a great opportunity now. Deep into the Chester half. Haven't had it in this position for a while. They'll want to see if they can sustain it here. Number 10 going forward, making his way through. Brought down. Oh, and it's fumbled there. Ref plays advantage by the looks of it. Brought down well, but Chester still have the ball, and ref blows, brings it back now.
Yellow card coming out here for a Chester player. I think that was for just a little scuffle on the floor with the Salford player. I think I just saw it out the corner of my eye.
Yeah, that was in rugby with sin bin.
Get your motion now.
Do you know how long the sin bin is for? Is it 5-10 minutes? I can't remember.
Not too sure. Is it a sin bin, was it?
Yeah, well, that's how yellow cards work in rugby union, yeah. I believe it's either 5 or 10 minutes that player will be off the pitch for now, and a red, as you would in most sports, is an immediate expulsion from the field. But
Penalty here for Salford, and I'll tell you
it's
what,
a good opportunity to at least get 3 more points back here.
chance to get back into it. We were just saying then, it doesn't take much to get back into a rugby game. This could be the chance to get Salford back in the game. Number 12 to take and score.
Yeah, that's going to be really big for Salford's chances in this game. That puts them up to 20 now. They're only 1 try and a conversion away from catching Chester, but they can't lull now. They need to use this as motivation.
They really do. Score now, obviously 20-27 in Chester's favour.
And of course, but with the yellow card and the man off the field, it could be Salford's opportunity to push forward and use that extra advantage.
Yeah, you've got to strike while your opponent's down.
Salford collect there. Penalised, and Chester now have an opportunity deep into the Salford half. As we say, 1 more for Chester could be the nail in the coffin. Salford needs to use this momentum from the penalty to push on now. And now Chester, they might get it here. Oh, celebrations not quite yet. Referee having a tough job to see within the scramble here, and he's given it. It's another one for Chester, and that is absolutely what Salford did not need. That is so gutting. And another injury down here. And this little prick on the Chester bench is cheering the Salford lad who injured his neck. Don't be such a knob, mate. There's absolutely no need for that. You know, keep sportsmanship in order. You know, no one wants to see injuries.
Yeah, and listen, it's gutting that for Salford, because as we were just saying, it doesn't take much to get back into a rugby game. So when they convert the penalty, you're thinking, okay, take this momentum, build on it, get yourself back in the game. And Salford have done the complete opposite of that and conceded a try straight away to Chester, which pushes them further in the league, subject to this conversion as well.
Yeah, and it was pretty central. You'd expect them to score it, so that could be another 7 ahead. As it stands, it takes them to 34. This could be 36 now. There's a lot of maths involved in rugby counting scores, isn't it, Finn?
I know, yeah.
Here we go. And it is put away. That'll be 36 then for Chester to Salford's 20. And they've got another mountain to climb here.
Yeah,
that they will not
be the
give
dagger.
up.
How the fuck am I meant to do it now? He's on the floor.
Man down for Salford here.
Yeah, this could be another injury here. It's not looking too great. Oh, we've got a few of the Salford fans making their way over to the Chester here. Could get ugly in the crowd as well.
Yeah, hostilities just behind us. The crowd's getting at each other.
And we just need to break this up now.
I'm only showing you this because there's a break in play. But a bit of fan aggravation there. We'll leave the camera on the go.
broken up now by the looks of it.
And it looks like security will get in the way. Oh, sorry, we've missed the... Sorry about that. We were too busy focusing on the fan troubles, we forgot to focus on the game at hand. Apologies once again.
Salford collect here. There's an opportunity in Chester's half to push forward. They really need to get something. They need to get something soon. It's a great little play here. Number 10 looks like he's through. Brought down, but he's very, very close to this try line now. Can Salford push on and grab one? Oh, and it's a knock on there. Ref plays advantage as Chester collect, but that is absolutely not what Salford needs. Oh, and he's collected low by number 10, and he's bursting through. What is the ref blowing for there? No, I really don't know what the ref blew for there, but the Salford number 10 was through, and it looked like he was going to grab a try. Salford not happy. Like I say, I can't tell you why, but you can understand why they might be frustrated.
Massive call from the referee. That again, we're not too sure what it is, but I think Salford definitely would have scored there.
It's a really good penalty there by Chester, sending it way up to the Salford end of the pitch. It's not looking great for Salford. You know, that chance would have put them back in with an opportunity to get back into this game, but now with frustrations as high as ever, it could be really tough for them now.
And there has been a booking for Salford. It is number 10, the captain, the man whose run was prevented by the whistle of the referee. I believe that means a sin bin, is it, Ollie?
I'm sorry, what? I just missed that. What were you saying, Finn?
Yellow card.
Oh yeah, it's the lad who was penalised. The lad who was going to get the try, and it looks like he's been sin bin, probably, I'm assuming, for some dissent. But no, Finn, my attention was just the way there is still a Salford player down injured over by the try line. Salford not giving up, still pushing forward, doing really well here. They need to get it in the Chester half. Oh, and a little kerfuffle, shall we say. A few extra grabs and pushes that aren't necessary, but Salford pushing on.
I didn't get the range.
the line-out's fumbled there by Salford. It would have been a great opportunity to keep pushing forward in the Chester half, but they've lost possession. It's just not going right for them now in this second half. They can't quite find their feet again, and as proven there again, it's a fumble, and the Chester number 7 trying to push on, but it's well recovered before it was too late. Just the heads aren't in it, Finn. They just seem to really be deflated, and it's really having an impact on their ability on the pitch.
Yeah, it seems that way, doesn't it, Ollie? With Chester having such a large lead over the visitors, it's not looking good for Salford, it really isn't, and you can see, I think their heads have dropped a little bit, especially with the captain now being Simbin.
They said if it goes anywhere near him, they'll stop it. Well, listen, it's not the best, is it? Who is that? He's been down long. Let's do something. They don't have a spinal board in that 2 club. We don't have a spinal board. It's not in the physio room and they can't open it.
Just an interesting observation pointed out there, Ollie. The player is still down, and he's been down now for about 10-5 minutes, and I believe it's because the physio room is locked.
Yeah, so they don't have a spinal board, is what we've heard from people on the bench here. But it is. Oh, if Chester just scored a penalty, I believe they have. Well, that certainly is not good for Salford. That puts Chester to 39 now.
They've managed to catch that one just about.
But yeah, sorry, as we were saying, yeah, he's been down for some time. It is interesting in rugby that you see play continued, and what the general consensus that I heard from a few players down on this bench was that I think Chester said they would be happy to stop play if they get over to that side, which is a good show of sportsmanship. But yeah, it doesn't look great over there. Still down, as you're saying, not seeing a whole lot of movement.
We obviously all here at Salford Sport TV wish him a speedy recovery.
But Salford are not going to let that deter them. They're going to keep going now. It's do or die for Salford.
You lost. You lost.
Oh, and Chester pushing through again.
I started doing it like before. I don't really know.
When did you start that?
Just before Salford scored.
So how long are you on? Towards the end.
I said to Kieran, that's bullshit. And I meant a pass that I had. And he thought I was talking about his refereeing. Bro, I was in. Gave me a nil. I nearly had my last game last try. What was he giving me? Because I was apparently being sent. Oh, so basically, in rugby, when they kick the ball, you can only chase after it if you're behind or you're the kick back.
Were you? Yeah. We'll get you. Chester still pushing forward now into the Salford half. Collected well by Salford. They need to get this out now. The kick will do. Hesitation though, and he's just brought down. It's fumbling. They need to get it up. They just need to get it up and away. Fine margins in this game, but one more for Chester will definitely be over for Salford. Already with quite a mountain to climb, and here we go. That's it. That's won the game for Chester. Number 10 through for another try. It's a complete capitulation from Salford. and Chester have absolutely capitalised on it. As we said earlier in the half, well deserved, but it's such a shame. It was such a great first half performance from Salford.
Yeah, it looks like that will be the dagger, and you can imagine that Salford's 10-year wait for a varsity win in this fixture will go on and extend to 11 years, unfortunately for us.
And unless we've lost count, I think that's 44 to the good for Chester. They've really come out and dominated this second half.
Well, second half, they've been a completely different team. Completely different team. They've played ever so well in this second half.
And the conversion here to be taken. Make sure we catch it this time.
To put Chester even further in the front. And he does.
Comfortably done. Puts them to 46 if I'm not mistaken. It's a real shame for Salford. They just weren't able to get that footing back into the game. Had a couple of setbacks early in the second half. And it just has completely ruined them, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's unfortunate for Salford, considering after such a good first half. But the second half has been a bit lacklustre to put that at best.
And look, Chester's still going now.
It's like you say, Ollie, winning the first half doesn't get you any prizes. And Salford seem to have been an only one-half team today.
Chester's still pushing on. They want to get more. This is Varsity, you know, it's bragging rights. The more they score, the more they can rub it in the Salford players' faces. I mean, as we would do the same in any other in the opposite conditions, and it does look like we have got the stretcher or the spinal brace or whatever it's called being brought over now for the lad on the floor. He's been there for some time. The spinal board, yeah, making its way over, but it's taken some bloody time.
It has, yeah. You'd think the facilities here at Chester would be a lot better, to be honest. You'd think the spinal board would be on hand.
Yeah, it's a paramount priority, you know. Acting fast on a spinal injury is incredibly important.
Chester's facilities have let them down today, but I'll tell you what, their rugby definitely hasn't.
We're going to keep going at Salford, you know. Another try will at least be less off the scoreline for them. But yeah, the game has gone away from them now. It would take an absolute miracle for them to be back into this. And that's it, final whistle. It would have taken a real miracle. I thought we had a bit more time, but there you go. Chester are victorious and deserved, it has to be said. Over the course of both halves, they were the dominant team, but Salford, unfortunately, just letting the game slip away from them. We've been Salford Sport TV. Thank you very much, hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you again next time.
Cheers, guys.